Welcome to your channel, Patriotic-Alliance-fanbase. I am your host, Leocardo Adrianse. A tragic accident has plunged the Khoisan community into mourning. The untimely death of Queen Khoisan Cynthia has left a void, not only in her family, but also in a nation still fighting for recognition and justice. The Khoisan are South Africa's First Nation. Their ancestors walked this land long before colonization. Yet today, they remain marginalized, stripped of their ancestral land, and excluded from formal recognition as an indigenous people. Queen Khoisan S.A. Cynthia was a beacon of hope for the Khoisan people. Alongside her husband, King Khoisan S.A., she dedicated her life to advocating for their rights. Tragically, her life was cut short in a car accident on January 10th, 2025. The accident is suspected to happen under dubious circumstances, and a case of culpable homicide has been opened. The accident occurred near Colesberg as the Queen and King were traveling back to their protest camp outside the Union buildings. A burst tire caused the vehicle to overturn. 5 people were injured, including the Khoisan King, who remains in hospital recovering. Sadly, the Queen died. She was more than just a queen. She was a mother to our people, a symbol of our struggle, and now she's gone. But her spirit lives on in our fight. For the past 7 years, King Khoisan has been camping outside the Union buildings, leading a peaceful protest to demand the government's recognition of the Khoisan people. His demands are simple yet profound: official status for their language, the return of ancestral land, and the removal of the apartheid-era term, colored. But now their peaceful protest is under threat. The government has secured an eviction order to remove King Khoisan and his followers from the Union buildings. Despite this, the king remains defiant. They will have to shoot or arrest me before I leave. This land is ours. This fight is for our people, and we will not back down, he said. The Queen's passing has added a tragic weight to an already heavy struggle, but even in grief, King Khoisan remains determined to honor her legacy by continuing their mission. This tragedy has united people across South Africa. Messages of support pour in from every corner, with many calling on the government to finally address the Khoisan's demands. As King Khoisan said from his hospital bed, "I still have a mission to complete. The Lord brought me this far, and I know my work isn't done." The Khoisan's struggle echoes the plight of indigenous communities worldwide. It's a fight for dignity, recognition, and the preservation of heritage. As South Africans, it's our duty to amplify their voices and demand justice. Now more than ever, we must stand together as Khoisan people. Share this story, educate yourself on their history, and join the call for justice. Together, we can ensure that the Queen Khoisan's legacy lives on, and that her people finally receive the recognition they deserve. Thank you for watching. Let's honor her memory by standing together and supporting the Khoisan's fight for justice. Please support your channel by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. The more subscribers we have, the more the YouTube algorithm helps spread the Patriotic Alliance's message far and wide. Together, we can amplify the voice of the PA, South Africa's last hope for meaningful change.